multiplayer economic simulation focused on competitive strategy and resource management in 1983, you'd be hard-pressed to find a game that wasn't inspired by Mule.
With its fluid animation, intriguing story, and precise gameplay, it set up the template for today's movie wannabe games, but offered a far greater sense of wonder.
Sonic Team didn't reinvent the online action RPG wheel with PSO, but they did retool it for a different type of car, and the results were truly remarkable.
This challenging jungle adventure forced players to use both twitch skill and strategy to win, plus it confirmed the viability and importance of third-party developers.
It's more than just single-player space war. Asteroids defined the score-chasing, risk-reward design of the classic arcade, all made possible by its versatile vector graphics.
Smilebit's Graffiti 'em Up classic brought us cell shading, and that was great. It also introduced Westerners to the cool street culture lurking beneath Japan's orderly veneer. Seemingly little more than an arcade shooter, Rez's dazzling audio and visuals work together to elevate it into gaming's first true synesthetic experience. Dat Vibrator. A charming throwback to the 8-bit era, this lovingly crafted platformer showcased the work of a single passionate designer, and it helped birth the indie scene.
Squaresoft brought real RPG mechanics to the Zelda-style action-adventure while proving that cooperative gameplay and great storytelling don't have to be mutually exclusive.
A compelling multiplayer shooter in its own right, the real value of Counter-Strike came in the way it fostered the growth of today's mod developers.
Is there any such thing as a perfect game? With its intricate mechanics and endlessly challenging tactical gameplay, XCOM doesn't offer much room for improvement.
Some accuse Myst of killing adventure games. The genre actually committed suicide. Myst succeeded by cutting the nonsense, looking great, and telling an interesting story.
More than just Indiana Jones in 3D, Tomb Raider showed how Prince of Persia-style games could work in polygons and introduced an enduring heroine, too.
Shining Force took RPGs back to their wargaming roots, presenting conflict in the form of strategic battles. But the old tabletop gaming days never featured such flashy attack animations. We played music games before, but never before had they captured the physicality of the medium. DDR made us feel the music. Good workout, too.
A video game revolution sparked in an empty world built of boxes. Minecraft bucked industry standards by letting players do more, not less, with friends.
Japan's most popular new franchise still hasn't caught on in the West, but it's inspired countless imitators, and even influenced some old guard bastions, like Dragon Quest.
The best parts of every 80s action movie rolled into one, with amazing weapons and addictive co-op play. And the home version beat the arcade. Freedom to explore, freedom to choose your own path, yet with a real sense of urgency, like an old-school PC RPG, without all the elf nonsense.
A revolution in adventure games. Don't fumble blindly with a text parser, just point and click. A quirky story with hilarious characters sealed the deal.
Not the first walk-and-punch brawler on the block, but the one that nailed it. Cooperative play, badass graphics, and quarter-saving elbow smashes defined a genre.
Not every legacy is positive. E.T. showed what happens when corporate greed comes before quality game design. Howard Scott Warshaw, you did your best, but...
Maybe not fun to play with 30 years of hindsight, but a defining work nonetheless. Every adventure game has some mystery house in its DNA. quite possibly the perfect football game. And even without licensed teams, its amazing blend of strategy and action keeps sports fans coming back 25 years later.
Fling yourself. Fling into space.
Small package, great thing. 4 hours of clever puzzles and brilliant writing trump 30 hours of tedium. Well, even forgive it for the cake meme.